Learn English and translate to Arabic. This lesson, at airport. 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 We arrived at the airport early. We arrived at the airport early. The airport is busy during the holidays. The airport is busy during the holidays. She checked the departure time at the airport. She checked the departure time at the airport. Terminal. Terminal. Our flight departs from Terminal 2. Our flight departs from Terminal 2. He waits for his friend at the terminal. He waits for his friend at the terminal. She boards the plane at the terminal. She boards the plane at the terminal. Departure. Departure. Our departure is at 9 a.m. Our departure is at 9 a.m. He checks the departure gate on the display board. He checks the departure gate on the display board. She says goodbye to her family before departure. She says goodbye to her family before departure. Arrival. Arrival. Our arrival is scheduled for 5 p.m. Our arrival is scheduled for 5 p.m. He waits for his family at the arrival gate. He waits for his family at the arrival gate. She is excited about her friend's arrival. She is excited about her friend's arrival. Boarding pass. Boarding pass. She presents her boarding pass at the gate. She presents her boarding pass at the gate. He keeps his boarding pass in his pocket. He keeps his boarding pass in his pocket. They print their boarding passes online. They print their boarding passes online. Security. Security. We go through security before boarding. We go through security before boarding. He shows his ID at the security checkpoint. He shows his ID at the security checkpoint. She follows the instructions of the security officer. She follows the instructions of the security officer. Passport. Passport. She presents her passport at immigration. She presents her passport at immigration. He checks his passport before traveling. He checks his passport before traveling. They renew their passports every 5 years. They renew their passports every 5 years. Immigration. Immigration. We pass through immigration upon arrival. We pass through immigration upon arrival. He fills out the immigration form. He fills out the immigration form. She waits in line at immigration. She waits in line at immigration. Customs. Customs. We declare our items at customs. We declare our items at customs. He passes through customs quickly. He passes through customs quickly. She follows the customs regulations. She follows the customs regulations. Baggage claim. Baggage claim. We wait for our luggage at baggage claim. We wait for our luggage at baggage claim. She collects her bags from baggage claim. She collects her bags from baggage claim. Flight. Flight. Our flight is delayed. Our flight is delayed. He checks the status of his flight online. He checks the status of his flight online. She books a direct flight to Paris. She books a direct flight to Paris. Gate. Gate. Our gate is number 12. Our gate is number 12. He waits at the gate for boarding. He waits at the gate for boarding. She boards the plane through the gate. She boards the plane through the gate. Pilot. Pilot. The pilot announces the flight details. The pilot announces the flight details. He speaks to the pilot before takeoff. He speaks to the pilot before takeoff. She thanks the pilot for a smooth landing. She thanks the pilot for a smooth landing. Announcement. Announcement. We listen to the announcement for our flight. We listen to the announcement for our flight. He hears the boarding announcement. He hears the boarding announcement. She pays attention to the announcements in the terminal. She pays attention to the announcements in the terminal. Airline. Airline. Our airline offers in-flight meals. Our airline offers in-flight meals. He books his tickets with the same airline. He books his tickets with the same airline. She prefers to fly with a reputable airline. She prefers to fly with a reputable airline.